game. I thought they might just go one further, but Simon and Neil go away having raised £32,000 for their two great causes this Christmas. It does mean it's time to meet our next celebrity couple, Leslie Garrett and Paul O'Grady. Oh, come on. Happy Christmas. Bless you.
This is a tricky bit. Okay.
You know,
You're supposed to help her.
I'm too nervous to do anything. I've never been so nervous. I want to wee badly. I can't tell you.
We've been in the lav the whole time. We're going to just come out.
Settle down, everybody. It could be a long Christmas night. Right, here we have the singer Leslie Garrett and a great mate, the comedian Paul O'Grady. Leslie, the operatic diva from Doncaster, started out as a science student, but switched to singing after an audition for the Royal Academy of Music. She then hit the headlines when she bared her bottom in a production for the English National Opera Company. She also sang Happy Birthday, fully clothed, thankfully, for the Queen, who in return made her a CBE in 2002. Paul grew up in Merseyside and has had lots of jobs in the past, including... It's an amazing list. Worked in an abattoir, civil servant, social worker, waiter, wood chopper and Cleo Lane's cleaner. But he found fame as his alter ego, Lily Savage, the beehive platinum blonde with the acid tongue. Thanks to Lily, Paul then went from the clubs to TV, including Blankety Blank and his own series, which is where he met Leslie. Yeah. Hope you're keeping up with this. Tonight, Paul's playing on behalf of the John Aspinall Foundation for Endangered Animals, while Leslie's charity is the NSPCC. Well, I'd never have guessed. Leslie, I mean, obviously, you know, why the NSPCC particularly? Because of the kids, but why in particular that one?
Well, I had the very great honour and privilege, wearing this very T-shirt, of singing in Wembley Stadium for the very last cup final ever.
I saw that.
Which was the very last time Abide With Me was sung in the old Wembley. Ooh, it was very sad. But the best bit was that it was all in aid of the NSPCC's Full Stop campaign. And I've been absolutely behind that campaign ever since. But tonight, if I'm lucky enough to win a few bob, it's all going to go to the NSPCC's amazing initiative in Doncaster, in my hometown, because they've got this fantastic family scheme which supports 60 vulnerable children and helps to get them, you know, back on the road, back into their lives. And it's a fantastic scheme, and it's got to be there for Doncaster.
All right, my darling. Well, you've just seen two guys walk away with a cheque for £32,000.
No.
Paul, why that particular one? Why the John Aspinall one?
Because they said I could have a griller if I won. I was bribed, Chris, bribed. He said, you get us £1 million, you can have a tiger and a gorilla. You can have what you like. No, because it's about preservation of the species, and they breed endangered species and then release them back into the wild, but in protected areas of the wild, free from poachers and all that. So the black rhino, the gorilla, various monkeys, just about everything. And it's a great, great zoo. I mean, the work they do, they really do. And
that's where you live now. You live down in Kent, don't you?
I live next door to it. I'm always cutting through the wire, Nick, in town.
Right, Leslie and Paul at this moment are just 15 questions away from winning a possible £1 million. If they get stuck on the way, they have 3 lifelines to help them. They're 50-50. They can phone a friend and they can ask this Christmas night audience. Remember, they have to agree, which may or may not be tricky, on all their answers and the use of any lifelines. Lots of luck, you two. Let's play. Who wants to be a millionaire? Here it comes. Question number 1 for £100. Which of these words means nonsense? Slapdash, balderdash, pebble dash, trolley dash.
I know it.
Do you think?
Yeah, because I speak it all the time.
Go on then, you tell me.
Balderdash.
You have £100, Mr. O'Grady.
Hey, 14 more to go.
You have £100. You might... That's question number 2 is for £200. What's the name of the area in front of a petrol station? Foredeck, forehand, forecourt, forelock.
Can I say? Is it my turn? I think that's forecourt.
It's the right answer. You have £200. You have £200. Question number 3 is for £300. Here it comes. Which of these is not a name that identifies November the 5th? Firework night, Guy Fawkes night, mischief night, bonfire night.
I know this.
Go on then.
Mischief night.
Is the right answer. You have £300.
You know all about mischief, you, don't you? Yes.
My favourite nights, bonfire nights. My ancestors were roasted, Leslie.
Your ancestors were roasted?
Roasted.
Seriously?
I was at Halloween. I think my great-grandmother was burnt at the stake.
More than likely.
Birkenhead Markets. That was 2 weeks ago. We don't like shoplifters and Birkenhead Markets, I tell you.
Get £300.
We digress.
Hardly at all. You have 300 quid. Question number 4. I'm trying to get you up to 1,000. You want me to help you through? You got 300 quid. I'm trying to get up to 500 pounds. The next question, question number 4.
Nice.
What kind of transport would normally take part in a dogfight?
Dogs. Sorry.
Motorcycles, cars, trains, aeroplanes.
I think that's aeroplanes.
Yep.
We'll
Final
go for
answer.
aeroplanes.
It's the right answer. You have 500 pounds.
500 quid. Oh, Chris,
Right, question number 5 will guarantee you £1,000. Have a look at it. Tell me the right answer. Here it comes. What was the surname of the author, sometimes known by the initials RLS? Shakespeare, Sheridan, Shelley, Stevenson.
I haven't got a clue.
RLS.
Well, Shakespeare was William, wasn't he?
What's the surname? Oh, but that...
I know it. I know it.
What do you
The
think?
pennies dropped with a rattle right down my gutter. I'm telling you
I'm
now.
not being thick, I'm being
No.
thick. What is it?
Robert Louis Stevenson.
It's the right answer. You have £1,000.
Of course it is, of course it is. Yes. It's obvious, isn't it? It's obvious. Oh, well done, Paul.
Oh, Leslie. So we've got to think.
It's easier than it would
We've got to
be, yeah.
sit, be calm and think.
Yes,
That's
right.
it. Be calm
Yeah.
and
Said
think.
that to you in the toilets
I know,
earlier, didn't
I
I?
know.
Yes, go on.
Right. Paul O'Grady, Leslie Garrett have £1,000. That's guaranteed. That's the minimum they go home with tonight. They have all 3 lifelines. At this moment, they are 10 away from £1 million this Christmas night. We'll take a break. Don't go away. How are you? I've never seen you so quiet, Paul, ever.
Paralysed with fear.
I've never seen anything like this.
I'm down to have a good chew, and I can't. Down to the elbow.
Leslie, you spend your whole life, you know, singing at the top of your voice, and yet you're all...
What do you mean? What sort
Oh,
of...
no, sorry.
Do you know what it is, Chris? It's because it's not our money.
Yeah.
You know, if it was my money, I would care. I'd be livid. But no, I'd cry even more. But because it's
Yeah.
for charity, you think, oh, don't want to let them down.
And it's because it's not what we do for a living, believe it or not. I mean...
And, and I've got the IQ of a Brussels sprout.
No, that's not fair.
No.
Because the switchboard will be jammed with angry Brussels sprouts. Come on, we've got £1,000, OK? Which is cool. I mean, that's guaranteed. You're 10 away from £1 million, you're 5 away from 32,000, which is what Simon and Neil got just now. Let's have a look at question number 6. This is for 2,000. What's the first name of the Queen's nephew, Lord Linley? Michael, David, Stephen, Alexander. Paul, you look like you knew it straight away. You gave Leslie a pinch for some reason.
I think it's David. Do you think it's David? It's David, isn't it? Yeah. We're sure about that, aren't
Yeah.
What do you think?
David.
we? We think it's David.
Do you know him? Does he come around your house?
He's made a few wardrobes for me, bits and pieces. Put a bit of lino down in my bathroom, threw a few shelves up.
You sure on this one?
I think so.
Are you sure? I think so. Final
Yeah.
answer.
Are you sure,
Yes,
Leslie?
yes.
Yeah.
It's the right answer.
Hey!
£2,000. Don't. Save the voice, save the instrument. Do you have to live in constant sort of state of training for your voice?
Yes, I'm training all the time.
Really?
I really am. I have to exercise it every day. And the rest of me, actually. It's not just the bits of gristle in your throat, you see, it's the whole instrument, darling.
A voce.
Have you stopped being Lily?
No, I'm doing Panto at the moment.
As Lily?
Yeah, Wicked Queen and Snow White.
I love
What
Lily.
else?
Poison.
Is Lily based on anybody that you know?
I never knew anybody like Lily, really. I mean, it's a cartoon.
Was she bits of people?
Little bits of me auntie and bits of, women.
Which you'll be pleased. Happy Christmas, auntie.
No, she's dead. I need Donna Stokes to tell her that. No, you know what I mean? So, it's bits of sort of various women I've met along the way, sort of all moulded into one.
OK. You had £2,000, which is good. You have not yet touched any lifelines. Question number 7 is for £4,000. You lose £1,000 if you give me a wrong answer, but you've got all 3 to help you through. Have a look at it. This is for £4,000. It's question number 7. In the 1933 film King Kong is taken from a prehistoric island to which US city? Paul, you know this. What are you waiting to see?
New York.
New York.
Well, it had the big...
OK, see what happens.
I think we know this.
Chicago.
No.
Dallas.
No.
New York.
Yep.
New York.
Los Angeles.
Yep.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Well, he's on the Empire State
Building, there's
with
only one of
Fayday
them.
in his hand, isn't he? So it's New York.
There's only one Empire State Building.
It's the right answer.
Hey! We're getting there, kids.
4,000.
You've only got 4 grand.
Oh, no.
Do you always sing at the top of your voice when you're excited?
All the time. You should have.
How was your honeymoon?
I was in labour. Salami.
That's bizarre.
Were you screaming and singing in labour?
You have £4,000.
Hours of it.
I can imagine. Now, serious money. The money going up now very fast. Double up to £8,000. Question number 8. You have all 3 lifelines. You have not yet touched one at all, which is great. Have a look at question number 8. You threw away from 32,000. This is for 8 grand. Which TV personality co-wrote Starlight Express and The Phantom of the Opera? Co-wrote Starlight Express and The Phantom of the Opera. Richard Stilgoe, Giles Brandreth, Alan Corran, Frank Muir. It's for £8,000.
It wasn't Frank Muir. He used to have the stammer and he was on that programme that was on with that other fella.
Yeah.
You know the one I mean?
I've no idea.
Giles Brandreth wears the knitted sweaters, doesn't he?
Oh, yes, he doesn't write stuff.
You can still write, doesn't he wear knitted jumpers?
I think it's him as well.
Well, I know Richard definitely was on The Phantom of the Opera to start with, and he writes great lyrics, so...
It's definitely not them two. I don't know who Alan Corran is.
Oh, he's nice, Alan.
Is he?
Oh, yeah, I can call my bluff with him. He's nice, but I don't...
That's the programme with Frank Muir, Call My Bluff.
Yes,
that's
well,
it.
Yes, but the question's not about Call My Bluff,
No,
so
okay.
put that to one side.
So do you reckon it's Richard Stilgoe?
I do.
OK, then.
Final answer.
Do you want to ring somebody up? No, because then we'll waste a phone call.
Come on, we said we wouldn't do this.
Yeah, OK, then, go on.
Risk it.
Go on.
I think it's Richard Stilgoe.
Final answer.
Final answer.
You just won £8,000.
Hey, well done.
I love this singing. It's so funny.
Next up tonight on Challenge, it's the quickest, wittest comic in the West. Probably. It's Tim Vine with Whittle. Across on Hit Next, it's the start of Series 2 of UK Border Force. Those customs guys need their wits about them.